For many fans, the most anticipated thing coming from Marvel next year is XMen 97. But what's been going on during their hiatus? Well, Marvel Comics is about to fill in the gaps with a prelude to the series, and it looks like many of these questions are actually going to be answered. Let's dive in. Now, before we do that, though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently. Well, I thought this was some pretty big news from Marvel Studios and Marvel Comics. Now, as many of you know, early in the MCU, we often got Marvel Comics tie-ins that filled in a lot of the gaps and story elements for upcoming movies. Many of these comics really expanded the Marvel Universe, at least the on-screen version, and now it seems like Marvel is doing the same for X-Men 97. Now we know X-Men 97 is coming out sometime next year. Marvel hasn't nailed down a date, but we do know when a Prelude series for Marvel Comics is coming, and it's not that far away. Now earlier today, Marvel dropped an announcement for the new X-Men 97 limited series, and it'll be written by Steve Fox with artist Salva Espin. Now, the first issue goes on sale on March the 27th, so let's write that date down on our calendar because I do wonder how it ties to the release of the series. Now, in this official prelude, we are going to discover what Jubilee, Wolverine, Storm, and the rest of the team have been up to during their time since the end of the previous season. We do know the show is supposed to pick up shortly after, but that time frame has never been defined in this comic series, and this comic series is likely to put some cool elements on the board for the upcoming series to expand on. Now, in the announcement, the writer for the upcoming series really sounded off on how important X-Men was to him as a child, saying, "There's a very good chance I wouldn't be writing comics today if not for the impact of X-Men, the animated series, had on me as a kid. Heck, the voice actors of the show are still the voice actors I hear when I read comics today." Getting to reunite with my X-Men House of Z collaborator Salva Espin on his official prelude to X-Men 97 has felt like a bucket list project of a lifetime in the making, and Bo DeMeo and the rest of the 97 team gave me a fantastic run-up to come up with our own original tale that feeds into what viewers will get to experience in the new season. Now, we don't know what the story is going to bring us, but we do have a look at the very first cover, and honestly, I love what we're seeing. Now, it features the classic team along with Bishop, making me wonder if Bishop will indeed be a primary team member and not just a series regular, which could be pretty cool. Now, Marvel still hasn't revealed when the series is going to drop. Many of us feel like it could be in Q1, and with a March 27th release date, I have to wonder if the series and the comic will coincide. There's also the distinct possibility we don't get the series until around the time issue 4 drops, which would be in July. I can't imagine Marvel would make us wait that long, and I'm hopeful for it sooner, but we need to be prepared because they may want to get the whole comic series out before the show drops, but I'm pretty hopeful it won't be that long. I'm glad to see Marvel Comics and Marvel Studios working together to put a little extra oomph behind the series. I think this is going to play big for Marvel next year. It looks like 2024 will be Marvel's year of animation with multiple series dropping, and hopefully this new X-Men series resets the bar on superhero animation just like it did in the 1990s. But we'll have to wait and see.